Israeli government firm Rafael is the world's largest maker of missiles, and they've been collaborating with India for longer than 3 decades. Now we're joined by the President and CEO Yoav Tourgeman. Sir, please tell us what is your key takeaways from Aero India, anti-tank guided missile deal with India, and also a long-range cruise missile deal with India?
Yes, first, I'm very glad to be here in Aero India. It is a very successful and very meaningful exhibition. We brought the arsenal, as you mentioned, we are among the biggest, I think we are the biggest missile manufacturer. We are bringing to the arena a very innovative and very cost-effective solutions, and we are presenting it. We have a very deep cooperation with local industry. You can see behind you ARC, CRAS and other companies like L&T, like BDL, that we are collaborating and signing MOU. So we will build together, we already build joint venture with them. So we'll be able to commit and to give answers and to be aligned with self-reliance and Make in India policy that was declared by the Indian government.
Specifically, please tell us about the latest deals for the long-range missile icebreaker and also for the anti-tank guided missile Spike.
So Spike, I believe, is one of the most common missile all over the world. More than 41 countries are using that missile, including India. And of course, I will not get into details regarding contracts, but it is highly interesting, everyone that wants to use it. It's a 5th generation, very, very sophisticated, from the range of 5.5 kilometers up to 50 kilometers, that can give a wide range of solutions, and it is being highly appreciated. Actually, in training, each day at least one missile is being launched with a very high success rate. Regarding the icebreaker, which is also the 5th generation of cruise missile, it is highly interesting because the cost effectiveness is extremely high. It can carry a big warhead with a pinpoint accuracy, with a dead load very low, so it can be carried by an airplane in high quantities and be a very efficient weapon.
So with regards the Spike 5th generation anti-tank guided missile and the 5th generation cruise missile icebreaker, you're offering technology transfer to India, which is very, very rare.
It's not, we are very common and very used to work with Indian companies, and we offer much more than 50% as a domestic, usually more than 60%, and not only metal part, but also key technology. And in the icebreaker case, starting from the engine through the body itself, the homing head is all on the table. Of course, it's based on common decisions that are also involved with your government. So we are fully open to that. In the ATGMs, we are open, and energetics and some of the electronics is being produced here in India. And of course, the integration and testing will be done here.
Okay. You're also working very closely with India on the Trophy anti-tank protection system, active tank protection system. Tell us more about the system and how sophisticated it is.
First, at the last 30 years, companies all over the world are trying to develop an active protection for tanks. We are the only ones who succeeded. At the last 14 years, it is operational in the IDF with a huge success, even in the last campaign in the northern part and also in the southern part. It has proven itself to be very efficient, saving hundreds of soldiers' lives and enabling the troops to maneuver in opposed to what we see in Ukraine. We are now talking about the 3rd generation of Trophy, which is aimed to give also answers to future threats. So this is in the last stages of testing, and we offer you to be part of it. Of course, India is a strategic partner for us, so it's a strategic partner also for the Trophy, which will enable to you to save the life of the soldiers and enable you to maneuver.
You're the largest defense manufacturer in Israel. So how do you see the current conflict? And is there any supply chain issue that you face because of the huge demand for ammunition and missiles?
We are not the largest supplier. We are the largest to IDF in Israel. There is an issues all over the world regarding goods and materials and components. This is due to the increase of demand in the global market. We are a vertical company, so in most cases, we design, manufacture also the components in Rafael. So we are less sensitive to the global supply chain, but still we are very trained and we know to overcome obstacles in the global supply chain. We keep our promises to our customers and we almost always on time. So this is our legacy and we hope to keep it that way. Thank you.
That was Yoav Tourgeman telling us that India-Israel cooperation is at a really high level, and including the most sophisticated platforms, technology transfer is taking place between Israel and India. The video journalist Vinod from Bangalore, Sidharth M.P. WION World is One.